Dropping now deeply, leaving the mind and coming completely into the heart. Calling up the breath, rising up into the sixth chakra with the breath, holding it, expanding the heart and letting it go on your own accord, and dropping deeper into the belly, expanding the belly, using the breath as you inhale again. Bringing the visual of the Sushumna rising up to the third eye, holding for a few moments, and exhaling. Honoring yourself. Dropping the head as the exhale falls to the belly. Honoring the Divine Mother in yourself. You are her expression. All that has occurred to you in this life has been her expression, her Shakti, to be free. Be free now. And we call in the cosmic Christ consciousness now. The lineage of Buddhas, Krishna, inhaling to the third eye. Bowing to the Father of our souls, and bringing the Father to join the Divine Mother with the exhale down into the belly, but this time extending down through the legs, deep into the core of the earth, merging, honoring, communing, and with the breath of your own accord throughout the meditation, be aware of your heart, your ever-expanding heart. And whether you express a silent Om or an external Om, just making the call to the source of all that is. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Brahma. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. just a sacred honoring of Source. And now I call on our celestial brothers and sisters, galactic friends, bringers of the dawn, heralding the light, holding space for us. Yes, they hold space for us. They hold the frequencies around our planet so that we may rise. Breathing in their support now. Imbuing that support deep into your cells. Absorbing it, drinking it in. Calling on the goddesses, the Shakti goddesses, the dark goddesses. As the dark ones hand over the baton to the luminary goddesses of this eclipse, officiating the igniting of our cellular matrix, our DNA structure, allowing with each breath the majesty of the Mother's Shakti to ricochet through all your bodies and systems. Feel your cells receiving. Feel yourself drop ever deeper. Merging and expanding as we move way past the skin boundary. And if you have your particular teacher, guru, essence you would like to weave in, do so now. And it is as if the heart chakra overrides the third eye. The invitation to remain in the higher mind is now a constant. And so, breathing, absorbing, and communing with this constant energetic imprint. Allow your heart to expand now more through the front and feel the open expression through the back, widening around the 360-degree circumference of the heart chakra. Breathing in that expansion. particularly on both the sides of the heart. There is a stretching. Allow the stretch. It assists the expansor to reach further. For the accordion of life is changing. Within the accordion of the heart chakra now, is a completion of some old stories. Bow down to those now. You know what they are. Finish them. Thank them. What a journey. What a wisdom the journey has brought you. And now you can close the book. And if it helps, you can turn your back on the book and open an exquisitely new kind of book. It is like a fountain, perhaps a bird fountain for the birds to drink water, but it's for you. And this water is exquisite. There is crystal light shimmering from every single droplet that makes the water flow. And it's pouring out of the font in the center. And it pours forth your potentialities. I want you to reach down with your face and drink from these waters. Drink the waters of life, of new life, of love, of bounty, of pure essence, your freedom, playfulness, exquisite beauty. Keep drinking. It is the ever overflowing cup. Of a life that you can make up with your newly woven, ensconced higher mind that sits deeply in your heart, enlivened by these waters. Drink. And the crystalline waters are coming alive throughout your bodies and systems. These waters are awakening you. enlivening you, emboldening you. You are filled with courage. You are filled with a tremendous knowing and a surety of, yes, that is what I will do now. That is what I will be. No matter what occurs out there in the world, it bothers you not what occurs out there in the world, for you are getting on with your life. And breathe. Rising now. From this new beginning, rising into the third eye, anchored in the heart, and coming above the crown to sit in the 8th chakra. We will hang out here for a little bit as we breathe. The Christ consciousness stands next to each and every one of us. And his hand, yes, he is masculine in this moment. His hand is above our 8th chakra, creating an anchoring, shall we say, a magnetism, as we breathe. The Divine Mother has just shown her face. Indeed, she has been present the entire time, but now she is showing herself. She is in front of us all. And she is extremely happy. Feel her effusement into your being. The waves, her waves of not only her laughter, but her great love. She is Durga. Simultaneously, she is Isis. Simultaneously, she is Mary. She is all these things, beings, qualities. And she has come to initiate each one of us joining the Christ consciousness, standing actually in your Sushumna now, writing your frequency field, writing your energetic system. And she is gathering you. She is calming you. She is assisting you to contain to hold your preciousness, your sacred self, in such a way that you can remain vulnerable and yet strong, authentic and emboldened all at the same time, so that your Sushumna is being rectified, ratified with Shakti's backbone. There is an ability for you to withstand any and all that may occur into the near future. This coming year will be marvelous, and yet there will be a shattering of much. Always come to your Shakti backbone within your Sushumna. Lock in the higher mind. Know that your heart has been made ready. You are the one you have been waiting for. So just breathe these words in. Allow them to soothe your nervous system. To shimmer through all your bodies and systems. There is an effervescence occurring. Allow the flush of her Shakti to move through you, making all the ready within you. You are ready. You are poised. As you breathe her in, all the more now. Allow her to drop deeply into your sits bones, into the womb for the women, the hara for the men. Allow her to make her home, finally, deeply into your being. The Christ consciousness has his hand still on your 8th chakra. And the Gautama Buddha, Lord Maitreya, stands tall, holding much for us all. Allow the frequencies, the electromagnetics to ripple through you from the galactic center. This will happen throughout this week. We are walking through gates this week, each one unique unto their own. Emotionally, physically, mentally, full-heartedly, psychically, spiritually, until we come to the solstice. We are ready. Feel that knowingness into your auric field. Even as your skin boundary squeezes out that which is completing. Allowing more space for that which will begin within you. And breathe, using the breath constantly throughout your days. And now using the breath to dive deeply into the earth. Feel the earth now. What is she communicating to you? What part of your body is pulsating? What words are echoing within you? She wants you to live fully, completely. She wants you to do it not only for her, but for you. That is Mother Earth's completion. You are her gift. That you are free. Allow your heart to pulsate, particularly out the back now, as you breathe. Your third eye has expanded, bigger, much larger than usual. And you have an extrasensory perception now. Some of you may see galactic beings in front of you. And now there is a very sensuous, erotic, tender, very, very sacred, rosy pink, moist skin of the internal womb. That is the sacred resting point of pure creation. Just sit in that place now. Absorb the tremendous majesty of Shakti's grace as she gives to you her creative life force. It's almost as if she is hugging you with her internal womb. There is a moist, tender touch to this experience. Allow her to impregnate you. Eternally, constantly. Take this experience, this vision, for me it is a vision, and a physical experience through the third eye, deep down into the heart. And now up from the heart, allow it to move 360 degrees all around you, through you. Letting go. And breathe. And within you, Shakti is well pleased. She stands in front with her arms wide open, so very pleased. Bask in her pleasure of you. Receive her pleasure of you. As she moves through all that you have ever imagined yourself to be. focus has dropped down into the Dantian, the second chakra. And there is a pulsation there that is building. Let's be present with your expansion. And meanwhile, the Christ consciousness, Lord Maitreya, there are so many, in fact, all around us, working with us, touching, healing, adjusting, assisting us to deepen, ever deepen into the still point. That is pure source, pure love. From the top down, you are being given a shimmering blessing that began at the seventh chakra and is moving 360 degrees downwards over your sixth. All around your vehicle. And eventually it will get to your feet, but it may take a while. You must know that you will never be forgotten. You are always a part of the one. Love has your back. Reach for love in every moment, regardless what is ever occurring. Fine-tune your system to the one band tune radio wave of love, so that you constantly fall into this preciseness that is still point. The pulsation of the silent Om within you. And breathe. honor the exquisiteness that is simple, that is you. There is a myriad of frequencies shimmering around you and through you, holding you, like a newborn babe. You are precious. And breathe. You are being honored by Shakti. She is honoring your creative ability. She is honoring your creations. She knows your potentiality. She knows what will occur into the future, and she is grateful for all that you have given and will give. And it is erotic. Creation energies are erotic. And so it is a tantric, sensual experience in the base chakra. And it has taken a long, long time for the creative forces to come back to a purer form once again, to be healed, to be made ready. And so it is time now for your blossoming. Feel the upliftment, the movement, the energy of the higher frequency lifting you to walk forward. So as you simultaneously be this movement forward, you are also coming into your body. As we draw to the completion of this meditation, perhaps there is an adjustment to your orientation of north, south, east, west. Whatever works for you. As you breathe and honoring Divine Mother. Bowing down to her, honoring the Christ consciousness. For indeed, he sits holding space for us all, constantly. His third eye is ablaze, with you in it. Lord Maitreya holds the frequency of our galaxy with you in it. And so we walk forward. We rise up into our chakra column, rising into the crown with a new breath, a new day, a new cycle, with extraordinary fulfillment from this eclipse. Exquisite potentiality, and I thank you for what you bring and what you give. So grateful for you. So Isis bows her head, Kali, Durga bows her head, Mother Mary bows her head. And they thank you, I thank you for your presence today. So I wish you a beautiful day. Aloha. Namaste.